Hello class 5. We are going to start with chapter 9, metric measures. The first thing that we need to know is about the measuring units. So here we have kilo, hecto, deca. Then we'll simply call it as unit, deci, centi and milli. There's a mnemonic that will help you to remember all these, the units in order. So K, H, D, U, D, C, M. We'll remember these order with this mnemonic, like King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. King, K for kilo, H for hecto, D for deca, usually for unit, D drink for deci, chocolate C for centi and milli milk for milli. Alright, so King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk will be your mnemonic to remember kilo, hecto, deca, unit, any unit, deci, centi and milli. Unit can be either it can be a unit of weight or the unit of length or the unit of capacity. If it's the unit of weight, it will be gram. If it's the unit of length, it will be meter. And if it is the unit of capacity, it will be liter. So let's see how it works. Suppose if it is weight, then kilo will be kilogram or simply kg. Hecto will be hectogram or simply hg. Decagram, DAG. Remember DA for decagram because there is deci and deca, which cannot be written as DG and DG both. So decagram, since the higher unit, okay, is written as DA, decagram. And since it's weight, so unit over here is gram or simply G. Decigram or small d, G. Centigram is CG and milligram is mg. Okay, and if it's the unit of length, then it will be kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter for the unit of length, meter, decimeter, centimeter and millimeter. Okay, km, hm, dam again, m, dm, cm, mm. So don't be confused with dm and dam. Deca always has a. Okay, deci has only d and the unit dm or dg, and in case of capacity it will be liter. See over here the small g, small m for gram and meter, but liter has capital L. This is simply because if you write small l, most of the people when you write small l, you write it like look like 1. Okay, so when you write l, small l as 1, it will be quite confusing. So instead we write capital L. So kiloliter is K capital L, hectoliter H capital L, decaliter DA capital L, liter capital L, deciliter D capital L, centiliter C capital L and milliliter M capital L. Alright, so these are the unit charts. Okay, so with this chart we are going to solve any of the conversion. How to use this chart, I am going to explain it in the coming part. So let's move on. Suppose you are going to use this chart of unit. Okay, and suppose if you have to convert from kilo to any of the smaller units, remember kilo is the biggest unit, then hecto, deca, unit, deci, centi and milli. As you go down, you are moving towards the smaller units. Okay, so if you are moving towards the smaller units, then we will simply multiply. Okay, and if you are moving towards the higher units from milli or centi upwards, then we'll always divide. Okay, remember going down means multiply and moving up means divide. Whenever you are converting to the smaller units, we multiply, bigger units we divide. So let's take an example. Convert 5 kilogram to gram. So over here 5 kg has to be converted into gram. So it is the unit of weight. So we have the weight chart of unit this way, and we are moving from kilogram to gram. That means we are moving from up to down, means we are moving downwards. Okay, and if we are moving downwards, that means we will multiply. Okay, now simply along the side of kg you will write 1, and along the side of hecto you will write 0, 0 and 0 until you reach the required unit. Okay, from kg to gram. So you'll write 1 and the remaining zeros up till you reach gram. That means 1 and 3 zeros means 1000. That means you will be multiplying by 1000. So converting 5 kg to gram, we can write down as 5 kg is equal to 5 times 1000, that will be equal to 5000 grams, and 5000 grams becomes the answer. All right, it's very simple. Whenever you are going down or up, you need to write down 1 and zeros until you reach the required unit. Over here gram is the required unit, so up till gram you'll write zeros, and that will be over here 3 zeros. 1 and 3 zeros means 1000. If you are going downwards, you multiply, and if you are going upwards, then we divide. All right, let's look at the second example. Convert 2 hectometer to meter. Meter means we are using the unit of length. So this is the chart. Okay, kilometer, hectometer, decameter, meter, decimeter, centi, and millimeter. Okay, so you are moving from hectometer to meter. Again, you are going where you are moving towards the downwards. Okay, you are going downwards. So again, we will write down, since you are going downwards, it's multiplication. So we write down 1 and zeros. So beside hectometer, we'll write down 1, and beside decameter, we'll write 0, 0 until we reach the required unit. Up till meter, we'll write zeros. So 1, and how many zeros we get? 2 zeros. That is 100. So we have to multiply 2 hectometer using 100. So 2 hectometer is equal to 2 into 100. That is equal to 200 meter. I hope it's making sense. Okay, I hope you understand how it is done. Now we have done enough of moving downwards, moving towards the smaller unit. Now we will be moving towards the higher unit. So let's convert 50,000 milliliter to liter. All right, so we are talking about now the unit of capacity, and this is the chart. Milliliter is down here, and we are moving upwards towards liter. So we are moving upwards. That means we are doing division. And let's write down 1 and zeros. We always write from the top only. Okay, write down from here only. Besides liter, you write L, and write down zeros up till you go up till milliliter. Okay, so 1 and 3 zeros. See, liter, we have to start from milliliter and go up till liter. So we can write down 1 and 3 zeros upwards, or you can write it downwards also. Writing downwards is more easier, as it makes sense. Okay, you can understand that it has to be divided by 1000. So simply over here 50,000 milliliter is being divided by 1000. Okay, over here 3 zeros are there, and over here 3 zeros. If you cancel, then you'll get 1 zero left out. That is 50 is left out. So 50 liter becomes your answer. All right. So similarly, you can try in your assignment from page number 120, question number 1, only question number 1 of page number 120, and from page number 122, exercise 9.A, both the questions. All right. Thank you.